And welcome back to another 101 video with your buddy Snow. This time we're going over the Izanagi's Burden quest, this mystery box unlocking. It's so fantastic. It's fun. It's a big grind, but it is worth it. That sniper rifle is awesome, I'm telling you. Anyways, right off the bat, of course, you're going to visit Adawan, and she's going to set you up with the whole quest to get the key mold for your final and last key, the Black Armory key. The first thing you're going to have to do is travel to Leviathan, get to the underbelly. Now, if you've forgotten how to get into the underbelly, that code for those switches down below is 153246. Now, once you get into the underbelly and you just find a group of watchers, you need to kill 24 of them. You do not have to kill all 24 in the underbelly of the Leviathan. You just have to kill 24, so you just pick one section and continuously kill the watchers there. If you have a team of 3, which is a good idea to do this quest line with, it makes it go a lot smoother, a lot quicker, everything's easier, and it's just a ton of fun to have with your buddies. Now, make sure that everyone gets a shot on these watchers. If everyone does not get a shot and it is killed, you do not get the drop for the quest step. You need 24 of these little things, these watcher lenses, and once you get done with collecting these lenses, it'll send you off into the next part of the quest step. And for the next step, it requires you to get these Glimmering Amethysts. You get these from opening up chests in the open world, public events, heroic public events, and strike. Sectors do not give you this Glimmering Amethyst at all. The Nightfall did not give us a Glimmering Amethyst at all either. Opening up open world chests will only give you a half a point towards it because you need 200, so it only gives you 1 instead of 2. Public events will give you 3 unless you make it heroic, it gives you 5. And for the strikes, it'll give you 10. And you can see here that we tried out the different ways to try and collect these and see the quickest way to obtain all these Glimmering Amethysts very quickly, and we decided that it was just quick to run the Lake of Shadow Strike. Just run through it. At least one guy has to make it to the end, and it pulls you right in there, and you get your Glimmering Amethysts. But like I said before, you'll only get a half a percent for open world chests. You'll get 5% for heroic public events. You'll get 3% for regular public events, and your strike will give you the most. It gives you 10% for that. You might get lucky and run from heroic public event to heroic public event and just nail them out using like the EDZs, got them going all the time. But we decided we were just going to run with the strikes because it was guaranteed, 10% every time, no matter what, and we just ran through it real quick over and over again. It is quite the small grind, this. Again, I really do suggest that you just do the strikes and get that over with. And make sure that no one lags out and everyone's there to collect the rewards at the end. If you're going to a heroic public event and your buddies don't get there in time, it's, just makes it a pain. That's why we decided to do the strikes. But anyways, after you gain all of the Glimmering Amethyst, it sends you on to the next step in your quest, which is just to do the Bruguzia Forge. Bruguzia Forge is really not all that bad, not a big deal. We just put all 3 of us in one area. It seems to work out very well at staying alive, but the way we enjoy doing it is one person in one of the 3 areas. That makes it really quick, and I will show you where the drones are at to get this key mold for your sniper rifle. Remember to have things equipped like your unloaded question, your Achilleo shotgun, threat level if you have it. It really helps out here in the close quarter combat, and especially with the big yellow bars. Here you can see where these drone locations are once this gets done forging. And they're not very hard to miss at all in this area. Unlike, let's see here, the Volander Forge is probably, in my idea, the hardest to spot or find. But the very first one is right here on the right hand side, just right before you slip under that little ledge, and the other one is right in the center behind those red pipes. And that will be what you need to get your key for your mystery box. As for the boss fight, we found that the Whisper of the Worm is actually wonderful here. You can sit off way in the back and just snipe out the legs, and then as soon as the neck is exposed, you can immediately get the neck. It's really not that difficult of a boss fight unless you're up close. The ads will just ruin you. So again, something long range will work, even the sleeper simulant. Once you've got that done, you get your black armory key. That'll be the final key that you need for your Izanagi burden. Well, not for it. They're gonna make you do more than you know, but you think you're done at least. Good times though, good times. Now that you have your key, it's time to cash it in, or at least use it. Whatever, insert it into the mystery box, if that didn't sound dirty enough already. Right there's your black armory key, insert key. Ooh, nice and dirty. And it gives you the mysterious decryption device. And here comes the next part of it. There's also it comes with a mysterious data pad. I'll have a separate video for this to help you out with that. Pretty much all it does is get your secret emblem, whatever, what have you. But I will have a video for that later on, not right now. Now for the next step in this, after you return to Adawan, she's going to complete a special black armory bounty. We had saved one because we had heard rumor that this is going to be a part of the quest line to get these burdens, so we just obtained one with the character and just cashed it in right then and there, just to move on to the next step of the quest. And if you haven't, you can obtain these special bounties by completing just regular black armory bounties. Eventually you will come across one, at least one character will, so if you did not get it done on one character, you have another character to do it on. So all you have to do is turn in this black armory bounty, the special one, and it moves you on to the next step and gives you a piece of gear or a weapon. In the obsidian crystal, you just consume it to go into your key, and now you get to go and do the Shattered Throne for an Ascendant Glass Shard. Tons of fun. I told you this is going to be a fun quest line, especially for an exotic rifle. I'm glad they did this. So on to the Shattered Throne. We all know how much everyone loves the Shattered Throne anyways. This place is awesome. I love these dungeons. I wish I would have kept doing this from early on. Again, you just want to go at this with what you're most comfortable with, all the weapon setups. I do really suggest the Sleeper Simulant, killing all three of the Ascendant Knights at this, pretty close to the same time, collect all three orbs, and you can do massive amounts of damage to the witch, or whatever you want to call her. I can't remember her name, Dole Incaru or some shit like that. But anyways, you're just going to just pump her with as much heavy as you can, or your supers, whatever, just get rid of her. Again, I really do suggest the Sleeper Simulant. It does a huge amount of damage to her. And once you have your Ascendant Glass Shard from Del and Carew, you can use it on your Unidentified Frame. Now you need a Radiant Phase Glass. It's just the Pyramiding quest, or strike, but do not go and do the regular strike. It actually appears on IO right there. It's called Lock and Key. We messed up and jumped straight into it because it was a nightfall at the time and wasted our time there. But yeah, you just do this mission real quick. It's no more difficult than normal, and all you have to do is complete it. And don't do what we did by doing an excessive amount of damage to him, and he roams around while you have to unsync the plates or sync the plates. Then you can do damage to him, because boy, that becomes a pain in the ass. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has suffered the problem of doing a shit ton of damage but not enough damage. Anyways, after you finish killing him, it'll automatically drop in your inventory your Radiant Phase Glass and the Unidentified Frame. Now when you go into your inventory, it looks like you haven't done anything, but trust me, you got that quest line done. It's a new lock and key quest. This one is a lot more fun and a lot more to it because you finally get to go in and kill Sevix. Well anticipated and well waited for. Or highly anticipated and overweighted for, is what I should say. So get your butt on down to the EDZ, drop in Trossland, and the quest line is actually in the outskirts, not too far away, no big deal. For this, I would treat it just like any other major boss fight. Put a sleeper simulant on, you can run Whisper, anything that'll do a massive amount of damage to the boss. If you have that Anarchy grenade launcher, it did wonders for a few other people that we've talked to. But really, to start the quest line, you just go here to the outskirts where that Saboteur usually spawns in, and there it is right there. If you're waiting on the person that's fire team leader, this does take a while to wait on them. It is a very fun boss fight, very fun quest line. It makes you ride your Sparrow all the way to it. But of course, you do have to shoot the drones off of them, like any Saboteur or a couple of Forge wardens, if you call them that, whatever. But he does take a lot of damage. He's got a lot of health, and later on you'll see that it's a bigger problem in a different area of this game rather than just here on this quest line. But all you have to do is really shoot the shield drones down and put it to them. And try and keep it short and simple, trying to make this video as short as possible because I'm sure you got a lot. Don't forget to give them the good old-fashioned teabag when you're done with them. Now, after you complete this, it drops the next part of the quest step, which is not a weapon, obviously, because we don't have it yet. And all it does is make you go back to Adawan. And now, my friends, you finally have the sniper rifle after you listen to Adawan go and monologue about the sniper rifle, what she's been through. Take no in consideration to what you've been through, but I do have to tell you this is an amazing sniper rifle. Very sweet. If you have more than one round in the magazine, you just hold square and it'll put whatever rounds that's in the magazine directly into one round for a huge amount of damage. We did not test it in PvP, but our guess is, if you've got 2 rounds for it, a body shot's a kill. 3 rounds maximum, because 4 rounds is a huge amount of damage. I have a little extension on the video at the end of this. It'll show you what kind of damage it does. We tested it on a Berserker in the Scourge of the Past raid, and oh man, it is a hard hitting sniper rifle. We love it. It is very smooth and consistent. Very great sniper rifle to work with. Even use all the time. But I do have to say I'm fairly impressed. This has been a wonderful grind. It's been fun. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, not on our part. The ads for sure are hating us today. I'm gonna hate us from now on, that's for damn sure. And that's that for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it helpful. Any little tips that I gave you, I hope they help out. I hope you get your sniper rifle, because it is an awesome sniper rifle. And I'll leave you at the rest of the video to watch what kind of damage this thing puts out. Have a good one, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, I just want to get. Yeah, just look at the key right now.
Yeah, I'll help you with the forge too. Then it doesn't take long at all, man.
All right. Thanks, guys.
This thing looks pretty
Nah,
sick.
I just need the key right now. Yeah, all 4 shots will combine into one overpowered bullet.
Oh my god, what am I stuck in?
Guardian down.
Hey, yeah, and you turned him the wrong way. Just not as powerful, huh? Yeah, honed edge times 4. I got honed edge times 4. No, he hasn't. Oh, that's one shot. That's one shot, dude. Oh yeah, it does.
Let me see.
Yeah. So yeah. We already did. Do this guy, put the whisper on. I'll shoot him with the whisper. I ain't scared. I'm switching to the whisper to compare. Whisper breathing shot takes 1/3 of his health.